Hello and welcome to Black on Black Cinema. I'm your host, Jay. I'm here with my co-host, Micah.
Hey.
Terrence.
What's up?
And Tiara.
Hey.
All right, guys, we are back. This is a preview episode for episode 228, Training Day. We have done 227 episodes, and yes, we have not done Training Day yet. So obviously this is a 2001 film that Denzel Washington won Best Actor for. Read the log line real fast here. A rookie cop spends his first day as a Los Angeles narcotics officer with a rogue detective who isn't what he appears to be. This is directed by Antoine Fuqua, written by David Ayer, starring Denzel Washington, Ethan Hawke, and Scott Glenn. Look, if you've never seen Training Day, that's ridiculous. You should. You can watch it on HBO Max if you have HBO Max, or you could rent it, I'm sure, on Amazon or something like that, or find it in the $5 bin at any Walmart at this point. So we will go in depth about Training Day next week. Should be fun to talk about corrupt cops. I'm sure that'll be interesting. Random topic this week is, in fact, a bunch of random topics because we once again are out of topics. We don't know what to talk about. So we're just gonna round robin a bunch of shit. I'll start. Is it wrong to expect sex if you fly a woman out or fly a person out? It could be a woman. A woman could fly a guy out. You fly them to your local city. Is it wrong to think that sex is likely going to happen?
What adult is having this conversation? What sensible, reasonable adult is having this conversation?
Okay, then answer it.
Is this something that people on Twitter are talking about because they're
This is
bored?
something that was on Revolt TV. That's a real channel.
So the people on Revolt are bored, so they needed something to talk about.
Yes, just like us, we're bored. So what's your answer? This is a to me, this is a layup. This seems obvious.
All I'm saying is if I'm getting flued out, yes, I do plan on giving it up. I mean, what the fuck? Like, yes, I am expecting sex. I'm expecting sex if I'm getting flued out.
Like, so if a dude was like, I'm flying you out to Hawaii and like you guys get there, he's like, all right, let's get a coffee. And then like, all right, now take your ass back home. Like, that seems a little weird.
Is the coffee followed by a nice spa and like
no,
going to the beach?
Nah, you pay for that.
It's just
you pay for that.
I pay for. I mean, it's a trip to Hawaii, so I mean, you know.
Right, that's what I'm about to.
All right, that's fair. That's fair.
That's a waste of your money, not mine.
Nah, you in California right now. Somebody wants to fly you back to Baltimore to get dug out. you give that?
That is a terrible term. That's a terrible term. Yeah, so there you go.
Is this person Mark? Is this person Mark Andrews from the Baltimore Ravens?
Yeah, 100%.
Oh, then yes.
Raven, get out of here. Ain't no Raven. Get out of here.
This a nigga working at Kenny Shoes. Like, knock it off.
It's Lamar Jackson. It's Lamar Jackson. It's Lamar Jackson.
Oh. I don't see Lamar Jackson that way. He's like 21.
That's funny.
No.
Man.
No, that's just weird to think about.
All right, Mike. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Also, someone from Kenny Shoes, Jay, I don't think will be able to fly me out.
No, look. See, you now you're being a hater. Now he saved up all his Kenny Shoes money to get you flued out, and look at you judging.
Look, congratulations for saving up your money. You should save up your money.
That's all you gotta say.
Yeah.
Man. Shout out to my nigga at Kenny Shoes. Micah, your thoughts if you were back in the dating game and you flew a woman out,
in the dating game,
like you're like, I'm flying you out. Would you like to look at my refrigerator? It's got mustard in it. Like that's just dope.
No, I would see because that would be the issue, right? Like I'm not flying somebody back to come to my studio apartment. What? No, I'm gonna come to you. I'll come to you. I'll
pay the money.
Especially because back then I was real desperate.
Is it a nice studio?
Nigga, you haven't been to my house, but the room that I'm in now is bigger than my studio apartment.
He's not wrong, yo. He's not lying. He's not lying.
Which one are we talking about?
Both of them.
No, the one before the one that you know about. Turns
Oh,
out it's
okay.
literally a box, yo.
Yeah, it was
Like,
an
when you
efficiency.
Yeah, it was an efficiency. When you and Brad were doing dance pixels in my house, it was
Yeah.
a 1-bedroom. Now imagine that area that you saw minus the bedroom and the kitchen, and that was it.
Yeah, that place was mad small.
That's pretty smart.
Wow.
Yeah. All right. So Micah says he's not. He refuses
I'll come
to flew anybody out. He flew in himself.
I'm a simp. I'm a simp, yo. I'm a simp. I'll come to you. I'll come to you.
Hoping, wishing. Terrence.
Look, in a perfect world, you would think that one would not require that, but like that's not the world we live in. So yeah, if you fly somebody out, like you should probably expect that, and to think otherwise is kind of silly to me personally.
Yeah. I think people are being incredibly juvenile by saying, "Well, you're just trying to get to meet me." We have Zoom. What the fuck am I flying you out for?
If you fly somebody out, that means you've known them for a little bit, right?
Yeah, you're trying to take it to the next level.
I've known for like 2 days. That's crazy.
Nah.
So,
yeah. No. And look, that goes both ways. If a woman flies you out, get them boxes on the ground, nigga. You know what's up. like knock it off. Knock it off. Doesn't mean that's the only thing you do, but like, why are you flying anybody out that you're not at that level of intimacy or want to be at that level of intimacy with them? It makes no sense. That seems very.
Or if they do fly you out, and I saw something again, everyone fucking videotapes themselves or records themselves doing wild shit. Some woman got flued out, and the nigga asked for sex, and she was like, no. So he just was like, get out.
Oops.
Yeah,
that's fucked
fly
up.
You
and
fly yourself back.
She didn't have the money, and I'm like, that's always have an escape plan. Don't do that. So
yeah, now see, that's broke behavior. You should always have enough money to get yourself back home. That's crazy.
Right. That shit was wild. I'm like, wow. First of all, why would you record this?
Right.
It makes you look like an asshole, but you know, that's what people do nowadays. So
yeah, document your crimes and your shitty behavior. All right, next topic.
Sierra, what's going on in your world? You are young, you are hip, you're happening, you're in beautiful sunny California. You ain't got time for TV because you're walking around in bikinis and stuff on Instagram. What's going on with you?
Lots of good things.
What advice can we three elder statesmen of Black people pass on to your generation?
What the fuck?
Wait, we are the same generation.
Like
we like half a generation away.
Yeah, y'all only like 10 years older than me.
All right, relax on the
10
dates.
years.
Relax
10
on the numbers.
years. That's a lot of time, yo.
Well, you two are 11 years older than me. Never mind. My bad.
Yeah, exactly.
Aren't you 30?
We were 11. You were.
I'll be 31.
All right.
What would you like to know, Micah?
What would I like to know?
Yeah.
What would possess a woman to become a divester?
Wow.
I just learned that term like yesterday.
I just learned it. I just
learned it too.
Hold on. For our audience, I think you need to explain what a divester is first. And why? What the fuck is going on? Is there a police car in your office, Micah? What the fuck is going on over there?
No, it's apparently it's an old Navy commercial going on. So I will turn that on.
Micah, I can't answer your question because I don't fucking know because I don't have that type of self-hatred in me. Wow.
So a divester, I just learned what this term was, and it's amazing. So there is a sect of what is called the Manosphere, right? Like it's just men being like trashy dudes, right? To particularly to women, right? And they come in all races and sizes and all that shit, right? And I was watching a video this guy, and he was going through it, and this was
Probably the same video I was
specifically
watching.
it was specifically about black men in the Manosphere, right? Like the Kevin Samuels and the Fresh and Fits and stuff like that, right?
I don't know who or what that is.
Good. And he got to one sec, and the Manosphere is basically like misogyny, and divestors are a byproduct of black misogyny. I'm not going to say that portmanteau. It's fucking terrible.
It's awful. It's not a good one. It's just a bad
It's
portmanteau.
really not a good portmanteau.
What's the term?
I'm not a fan of it.
Misogynoir.
It sounds like you're massaging black people.
Yeah.
Like you're massaging them. Like it's not a good portmanteau.
It's not.
So they were talking about like black misogyny, and a byproduct of black misogyny is black misandry. Misandry is the female version of misogyny, right?
Oh, I
And
know
got-
Fresh and Fit. I don't like these niggas at all. Every clip I've ever seen, I hate them, yo. Those niggas are stupid.
They
stupid.
are stupid.
And
they
every
are
woman they
stupid. They
bring
bring-
on there, they purposely bring on women who are not that smart. Like, I don't like that
bring
shit.
women. They bring women who are not. I won't even say not smart, but
It's
they
kinda
are.
vapid.
Yeah, like they bring women that they know they can beat up on, right?
Yeah, not a fan. No, these niggas are trash.
So divestors are black misandrists, right? And where the black misogyny man would say something like, you know, you supposed to worship me, black woman, right? Like this dude played a clip of one woman saying, you know, I think white men are the alpha men because when I see a white police officer beating a black man, I get turned on. I'm just like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that's
Right?
fucking psycho shit.
One woman said that
Yep,
the
it is the
solution.
video.
Huh?
It's
You
the
said-
FD,
you said-
FD Signify. Yeah.
Yeah,
I watch
yeah,
all this.
yeah.
I
I watch all
the
this stuff.
channel.
He's really
Yeah.
good, man. He's really good. One woman he had on his video, like the title was like, the final solution for black women is the eradication of black men. Like all black men
They be
should be
fucking wild.
aborted, yo.
Like I'm like, yo,
the
they like
fuck?
it's almost the term like you got to be twice as good to get half as much. Like niggas just be like, yo, we want you to worship me. These chicks are like, yo, we want you to get murdered. I'm like, God damn.
Like,
Wow,
how about both
okay.
of y'all but relax? But you like super relax. Like, Jesus Christ, like, come on. But this, yeah, it's like you have to triple and double down on like
Right.
craziness. Like, how about everybody shut the fuck up? Like, just relax. Yeah, I have these Fresh and Fit like niggas up on my screen. Yo, these dudes piss me off. Like, really, I don't like any of this shit. Because why all it? Is it a requirement to be like in that part of YouTube to be really dumb? Like to just be really dumb? Like it's just weird to me. It's
a
really
lot of
weird.
it is just screaming and
Yeah.
saying things, saying the most ridiculous thing with the utmost like authority, right?
Yeah.
Like
What was it Aaron Tate
and-
or whatever that guy is who just got knocked off YouTube?
yeah.
Andrew Tate.
Andrew Tate, yeah.
Yeah.
Never
He's
heard
another
of
one.
him until yesterday. Didn't know what
Right.
that was.
I didn't know who that was.
And then I looked up
I
all
know
his
who that
videos. I'm like,
was,
yo, this
man.
nigga's crazy too.
Yeah.
Okay.
This nigga is wilding, yo.
Yeah.
Like,
He moved to Romania because he was like, he says, I moved to Romania because I can do what I want out here.
That sounds like some rapey shit.
Yeah.
Yes,
So what
it
does that?
does.
What does that mean?
He's banned from every fucking social media platform.
Yeah, they were like, get the
Facebook
fuck
banned
out of
him,
here.
Instagram, Twitter.
Yeah, YouTube.
I don't even
did
think he
too.
had a Twitter.
They
They
were
were
like,
like, no, we're not even going to let you on here. Get the fuck out.
we created a Twitter account, gave you a blue check, and then banned that shit. Get out of here. Beat it. No, like,
Yeah, I'd never heard of these people. I've only heard of Red Pill.
yeah, like to
YouTube.
be so the red pill, like being a red pill man. Red pill is a reference to the Matrix, right? And in the Matrix, which by the way, like we're all in agreement that like the Matrix is a trans narrative, right?
Which is
Right.
hilarious because all of these niggas are red pills, but like their whole fucking
Right.
philosophy is based off of two trans women.
Right, hyper masculinity.
Right, like they don't realize that. But
I'm red pilling these niggas. Okay, buddy. Okay.
I think Tiara might have been 8 when the Matrix came out. So the red
Came
pill
in
and the blue
99?
pill. Yeah.
Yes.
I was 8, yeah.
So you, all right. Jesus Christ.
7 or 8, yeah.
No, the joke is that much funnier because the shit is just accurate. Like, you were 8, right? Like, nah, for real, I was 8 though. Like, my parents didn't let me see that
Matrix,
shit.
In the Matrix, Neo goes and meets Morpheus at one point, and Neo's in the Matrix, and Morpheus offers the blue pill, where you stay in the Matrix, you stay like living your life the way it is now, or the red pill, and we enlighten you, right? Like you become essentially woke, right? Like, and these dudes are red pill men, right? Like they're not buying the bullshit, right? They took the red pill, they're woke, right? And FD Signify pointed out that, like, one, the Matrix is a trans narrative, right? Like, and that's not the first time I've heard that. Like, there are countless essays about how the Matrix is a trans narrative.
I mean, it's made by 2 trans women, like, whatever you want to call it. Like, it is what it is.
Right. And he pointed out that in the 90s, like when that movie came out, the tail end of the 90s, in the early 90s, estrogen pills that people would take to transition were red fucking pills.
Oh, that's
so
funny.
your whole like
narrative is based off of estrogen.
That's hilarious.
So wait. So these Andrew Tate dudes call themselves red pill men.
Mm-hmm. I don't know if Andrew Tate does, but there are countless other dudes that call themselves like
these
red pill
alpha
men, right?
alpha men or whatever call themselves red pill men, but without understanding the context of where that came from.
Do they also know? Like, I need people to understand something. The whole alpha male thing that was based on wolves. It was about a researcher went and studied wolves and was like, these are alphas and these are betas. That guy then spent the rest of his career, still to this day, saying he was wrong and trying to tell people that's not a real thing. It turns out the alphas of the wolf pack were just the parents. There are no alphas and betas. Stop referring to that fucking shit. It's dumb. You sound dumb when you say it. I'm an alpha male. No, you're just a dick. You're just a dick.
But like, it's wolves. Wolves are like vicious creatures, right? You got to ask yourself, Jay, are you a wolf or you a sheep?
Well, I'm a parent, so I guess I'm a wolf.
So you're a wolf. You're an alpha male.
I'm an alpha male now.
Wolves ain't nothing but dogs. Wolves ain't nothing but dogs. Wolves ain't nothing but dogs.
Well, you go over to my dog, a Boston Terrier, and see if he treats you like a fucking wild wolf. I bet it'd be different. Just saying.
Men are weird.
Yeah, men are very weird. No, but there are women who've now adopted this. There are women who call themselves alpha women now. Look. Y'all ain't special. Y'all just as fucking dumb as we are. Knock it off.
And I think that's the point, right? I think that's the point, right? Like the point is once again, social media is the worst invention ever, right?
Absolutely.
The internet is the best and worst invention ever.
Follow us on Twitter, by the way, guys. Anyway,
keep watching us on YouTube. The fact that social media has connected us but isolated us at the same time.
Yeah.
Like, of course, people had these thoughts before, right? But at least they were shamed into not expressing them in public,
right? Screaming them on video,
right? I'm in the comfort of my own home and can reach more people than anyone could ever dream of, right? Like, right. And to spout this narrative, and we're not talking to each other; we're talking at each other. We're having asymmetrical conversations, and that's like, this is not a good way to live.
No.
Like, I find that I have, I have to make sure that I'm vigilant because I got 2 boys, right? And I don't want to make that. I want to make sure that they're not like watching shit like this.
Yeah. Because
all you got to do is get a kid at the right age when, like, you're insecure, you like, girls or boys or whatever, but they don't like you back. You're going through puberty and shit like that. Like, all it takes is the wrong person to send the wrong message one time, and then that's it. Then you got to try and deprogram kids, man. And so it's I don't know. We live in very weird times. Men are weird, and women are just as weird. Get out of here.
Yeah.
I guess.
I don't want to see
y'all.
Whatever.
I love when a white cop beats a black man. What the fuck?
No,
I'm not even clever enough to make that shit up. He played that shit. What the fuck?
Yeah, that's crazy.
She was like, turns me on. I'm like, Jesus Christ.
Well, look,
relax.
Yeah, exactly. Like, okay, that part's a bit weird. Like, okay, like you enjoy watching it is incredibly fucked up. It turning you on, you need a therapist. Like, you fucking seriously do. But that goes to, again, this is random topics, right? That goes to that woman tweeting out, this black woman tweeting out that atheism, how could you be an atheist and be a black person? Because it's not compatible with African culture. I was like, that doesn't make any sense. Okay. Because she said atheism is a European concept. I was like, no, it's not. Not believing is a European concept? What the fuck are you talking about? But then I looked on that woman's page. She's nuttier than squirrel shit. Like, the shit she was posting, like, black women empowerment is wrong and all this other shit. I'm like, and it's blackface for black women. It was absolutely insane. I feel like people just do the most extreme statements and like point of views just for clout at this point. Like, what she was talking about doesn't even make any sense. Like, I tweeted at her. I didn't expect a response because she was just getting fucking roasted in the fucking comments by everybody. But I'm like, do you believe in Zeus? No? Then you're also an atheist. I just don't believe in one more god than you do. If you believe in Zeus right now in 2022, you're fucking insane. Period. You're insane. You're insane. Oh shit, it's thundering. I hope Zeus isn't mad. Is that what you think when you go outside? No, of course not. People create gods in the past, or I would argue now as well, to explain things that they can't explain. So I don't understand why I'm like, do you think everyone in Africa, all of them are religious? That's madness to me. Like, that's madness. No one possibly.
And the ones that are fucking Christian or whatever make people drink castor oil or fucking weird shit.
Right. What the fuck are you talking about?
Like, have multiple.
Yeah.
I mean, if anything, like, and this is like the religious, not religious person, but like this is the believer speaking. If anything, religion is a European concept. Like, atheism is a European concept? No, religion is the European concept.
Spoiler alert.
That's the thing.
Atheism is the default. Atheism is the default. You just had a son. If he could speak and you'd be like, do you believe in God? He'd be like, what the fuck is God? No, what? I believe in mommy's titty. And like, I got a brother and a dad. Nigga, what else? What the fuck? That's all I know. You don't know anything else. You teach kids about religion. And there's nothing wrong with that if that's your bag. But not believing is the fucking default. What are you talking about, you dumb ass? Jesus, that was like...
Here's the thing.
10,000 followers. 10,000? There's 10,000 dumb motherfuckers like you? Holy shit.
For attention.
Good gracious. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
These people who say this stuff for attention, their thing is just to hit all of the buzzwords, all the ism and it's
I
buzzwords.
feel like that's true. Yeah.
So they think it makes sense, and then they have no intention of actually having an honest conversation, because that's not the goal. The goal is attention, which is also why, like, I don't frequent those parts of social media, because I just think these people are all mostly grifters.
Yeah,
who probably know better, and they're just here to take advantage of other nonsensical people.
Yeah, look, I mean, what was the thing you sent me, Tiara, the other day? And it was some like black person was like, I believe this is like, they just threw the word racism, black, and capitalism in the same tweet. None of the shit even went together. It's like a dartboard. They were just like,
that was so much fun to read. So this person was like, how like friendships are based in like capitalism or something like that.
Oh yeah, moving on from friendships. Like if you grow, like you got your friends from high school, and you're like, I'm gonna leave these niggas behind, and like you leave them behind to go like pursue your life. That's because of like racism and capitalism. I was like, what? What are you talking about?
Yeah, that was so funny.
Yeah,
and she tried to argue with people too.
Yeah, no, you're supposed to stay friends with all the people you grew up with. Like, what if they're gang members? And you're like, I don't want to be a gang member anymore. Like, nah, you got to stay with them or you're a racist.
No.
I'm a racist? All right.
No.
Yeah, just make her shut up.
Yo, people don't stay with people that they marry. You know?
Right. Nah, you gotta stick around. You just gotta stick around. All right. Any more topics? Any more craziness from the internet? I always enjoy it.
Here's a positive thing. Shout out to our vice president for having in hand and making sure that Pell Grant recipients got their student loans forgiven.
Yeah, that's right. The blacks got twice as much.
Yeah.
No, I think that was awesome, man. That was great.
So next time y'all see these fools on Twitter talking about how the Biden administration doesn't do anything for black people and they're not going to go vote, one, stop talking to those people, but also just, show them this, because obviously this is going to help a lot of black students who took out money for college, and now that's one less financial stress that they have to worry about. For them.
Yeah, I'm really happy with that plan. I think it's really solid.
And I did see some people like say things like, why can't they just call something like put like the term black in it and try to pass like a bill or something?
Because it won't pass, dum-dum.
And I'm like,
the fuck?
Yeah. Didn't they do that with like the farmer's bill or something like that? And white people threw like a hissy fit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you put black in it, white people will lose their fucking shit. What planet do you live on? It's 2022. You ain't learned no lessons yet?
Yeah, yo, people amaze me how like they just don't know how to play the game, yo. Like
literally the title of our episode.
like we can, as long as I get what I want, you can call it damn near anything.
This is for white people. Oh, really? I got $20,000? Cool, great. Fucking who gives a shit?
Whatever. Take that fucking money and do better for yourself. Like, get out of here, man.
Why can't they just put black on it? Because that will fail. It will fail.
And this is exactly why you person are not in charge of the country. So just vote for Democrats and do nothing else. I am sad to report that the woman who tweeted friendships are structured by anti-black classism has deleted the tweet. I'm really upset.
Oh, you coward. That's a coward's route. No, you just mute the whole conversation. Like, that's how you get out of it. Like, you just don't listen anymore.
But that's okay, because screenshots are forever. Because she said this: just because I said anti-black classism structures friendships and tears them apart doesn't mean that y'all should fight capitalism by staying in relationships. In fact, I'm saying the complete opposite, that relationships are unsustainable in an anti-black capitalist world. I'm actually calling for y'all to free yourselves from the myth of healthy, pure, and genuine relationships. Understand that all relationships require a transaction. All relationships are determined by like interests, which means all relationships are about trade. Thank you for talking about what it means to be a human fucking being. What are you talking about? I say trade, but y'all like to call it. She says, I say trade, but y'all like to call it reciprocity as a way to sanitize capitalism. But go off though.
Yo, don't add, but go off though when you didn't say anything of meaning.
Yo, that was the wildest word salad I've ever.
Yeah, like what the fuck are you even talking about? But go off though. Thank you. Thanks for blackifying your bullshit on your way out the door. Shut up. Stop.
I would just like to say that right now,
that was some Damon Wayans ass shit, yo. That was some Damon Wayans ass. I'ma use 3 and 4 syllable words in a row and not say nothing bullshit.
A whole lot of nothing.
Micah, you would say that as right now we are engaging in capitalist trade right now. That's really detrimental to people who look like us. In fact, I think the term
we're engaging in capitalist reciprocity.
She learned that word. She learned that word last week. She's like, I'm about to fuck them up with this. Look, they ain't ready for this. But go off though. Shut up, yo. Stop. Just stop.
So as a child, when you become friends with someone, has nothing to do with money, and like everything to do with, I guess, where you live. You make friends with people where you live at.
Yeah.
So as you get older and you get more money, and the other person may not, are they saying that you're no longer friends because that person doesn't have as much money as you? That's what she's trying to say. Is that what she's saying?
But she's also saying like
that you
and that's because of capitalism.
Yeah, you so
because I made money, so now
anti-black,
you can't relate to me,
capitalism.
But what about
like people outgrow people, yo? They just outgrow people.
That shit happens.
Yeah, that happens. Like some people don't grow up at the same rate, or some people don't ever grow up, and so you just go, all right, I'm just gonna move the fuck on.
Sounds like capitalism. What the fuck?
Yeah, I'm telling you, yo, she had a dartboard, and she was like, she researched like what are the hot topics on Twitter. She was like, I'm about to fuck them up. Black capitalism,
it's bingo.
Reciprocity, nigga. That's 15 points. Like, oh shit, triple word score. I got y'all now. Like, yo, shut up.
And this is why social media
it's trash.
Is the worst.
Yeah. Also, this is why like you have to like regulate your marijuana intake, yo. Like I'm serious, man. I'm serious.
Yeah,
like,
no,
that sounds like
some
shit. That sounds like some shit that she just got high one day and just start thinking about shit and like nah, yo, nah. You gotta regulate that shit, man. I'm not saying don't smoke because like some of y'all need that shit, but nah, yo.
Micah, I've been high. Edibles are wonderful.
Agreed.
I never go. I never say things like that.
I don't go on social media.
No, this ain't no, yo. That's not this ain't edible high, yo. Like like shit like that is not edible high. Like you taking that shit straight from the tap, yo. You taking that shit right from the bud, right? Like you are smoking reefer at that point, yo. Like this ain't just like, oh, let me sprinkle some oregano in these brownies, right? Nah, yo. This is some like
I love Mike explaining drugs and alcohol. Like it's just hilarious.
This is some shit that's got a stupid ass name like Kush Coochie or some shit, right? Like this is some shit that will fuck you up if you keep taking it.
Yeah, it clearly burnt out her brain cells. Here's another. This is the last topic, and then we'll get out of here. There was a video of a guy interviewing another guy, where the one dude was confused about the gender roles or the lack of gender roles in the one guy's relationship. This is a good one. And the dude was like the host of the show.
Kevin Samuels 2.0.
Yeah, he was even trying to like deliver like Kevin Samuels too. He was trying to do his whole cadence.
It's pretty sad, actually.
Yeah, it's pathetic as fuck.
Alpha male.
Yeah, another alpha male copying another alpha male. Okay, sure, that makes sense. So he's like, in your household, does your wife cook? And the dude, who's like the most reasonable person I've ever met, was like, or ever seen, he goes, yeah, like sometimes I get home and cook, or my wife gets home and cook, like she works too. Like she's tired some nights, and the guy's like, he was just staring at the screen. Yeah, he was like, she tired? Like, the fuck? Like, how is a woman tired at the end of the day? Like, she got a job, dog. Like, we both work. And he's like, all right, if something happened in the house, like if you got to build something in the house, who builds it? And he was like putting stickers on like toys and shit. He's like, I don't know if my wife does that. He was like, no, I'm talking about, like, he started getting like really frustrated. He was like, if you got to build something, who builds it? He was like, my wife is an interior designer. She can build.
And give no example for nothing. Just like, you got to build something, right? Which proves that he don't build nothing.
That's exactly what that proves.
He couldn't even give an example.
Like what?
Give an example.
Like, nigga, what is she building? Like
put a
porch
together. Couldn't even do that because the nigga don't read. I thought his brain was about to seep out of his ears because he couldn't understand the fact that marriage is
that women don't want to
is a fucking partnership.
But and that's the point, right? Like all of these Manosphere guys, they're all single. They're They're all single. Because this dude was like, yeah, I've been married for like 14 years. Yo, when you're married that long, you don't have, like, sure, there are things that your wife does and that you do. Like, that's just naturally kind of happens. But, like, we just bought a bookshelf the other day. My wife put it together. I was at work. I was working from home. My wife put it together. She's not a fragile fucking child. Oh, how do you use an Allen wrench, Jay? Like, she's not an idiot. What the fuck? It's a bookshelf. Like, it's not that serious. Like, it's really weird. But all of these guys, don't ever take relationship advice from niggas who aren't in relationships. That's the worst advice you can take. Like, what are you listening to them for? But that, you're right. I thought his brain was literally going to leak out of his ears. Like, that guy was so confused. Who builds it? Who builds it? He was so mad.
He was so fucking mad. I'm like, yo, come on, dude. All right. You got it.
Yeah. Like that, like, yeah, your marriages are supposed to be a partnership. You're not supposed to, well, I guess a lot of people believe in the, like, God, man, woman, children, animals, fucking, like, hierarchy. I don't. I think that's weird. Not even because of the God thing. I don't stand above my wife. That just seems strange. But, you know, I don't know. Write in. I'd love to hear your alpha male responses. And if it's dumb enough, maybe I'll have you on the show so I can yell at you. Tell you to grow up. Yeah. So there you go. Yeah, they were cooking that dude in the fucking comments. That shit was amazing. And he hung up on the guy. He got so mad that he just hung up. I'm done with you. Like, yeah, because you got embarrassed. You look like an idiot. All right. Any other stories before we get out of here?
Nah.
All right. So next week, episode 228, Training Day. Again, you can watch it on HBO Max, or you can find it probably anywhere at this point. It came out in 2001, so it's been around for a bit. Tiara was 11 at the time?
10, 9 or 10.
All right. Did your mom take you to see this, or like you had to wait till you got older to see this? You ain't see this when it came out.
I think I saw it. I think they took me to go see it in theaters. Yeah, there were a lot of movies that I wasn't supposed to see.
That's a wildly inappropriate at 10 years old to see Training Day. God damn.
I mean, who else was? I mean, there are people who could have watched me, but you know, whatever. They just told me to cover my eyes doing inappropriate parts.
Oh yeah. That sounds like some black ass parents. Like, look, we're going to see this movie, and you coming with us because we can't find a babysitter.
I'm pretty sure I saw Devil's Advocate in theaters, and I was just told to cover my eyes.
Yo, that's
Devil's Advocate came out in like 97.
Yo, you were 7 years old.
I was 6.
Jesus Christ. Nah, yo, you should not have seen Devil's Advocate at 6 years old. That's insane.
Just cover your eyes and cover your ears.
Yo, my dad took me to see like Aliens. He was like, you be all right. I had nightmares for like 5 days straight.
Aliens came out in 86?
I think so, yes. Yeah, I was 6 years old. Way too young. He ripped that dude in half. I was like, my brain broke. I was like, the end of this. Like, holy shit. My dad's like, oh, this is a good ass movie. I'm like, yo, I'm 6, my nigga. You're the worst father. Like, don't take your kids to see this shit. All right. So that is it for us. Again, episode 228, Training Day. We will see you guys next week for that. Later.
See ya.
Take it easy.
Bye.
You're watching the Black on Black Cinema YouTube channel. Make sure you check out our full reviews of black movies, past and present. And every other week, we do a preview episode where we talk about a random topic that affects the black community.